Hello, everybody. Shalom, Wadu. Shalom, Wadu. Keep Allah, alhamdulillah, everyone. Think Allah. Think Allah. Hey, everybody. This is Marrose Jam Essentials. I know you all wondering, like, Marrose, how did you come from tarot card reading to tarot card reading to name reading to manifestations to the black stone. Wow. Now I'm getting some messages. Well, they coming through. So Mara, how did you get to here? What's going on here? So Lord Spirit told me to talk about it. I had to talk about it. You know, we're in the age of Aquarius, and so things is gonna come over you either way. Either way it goes, things is gonna come over you, right? So the Blackstone Rangers. Let's go into some stuff, right? I have to get this out. Find some. I don't want to talk about that. What? But it told me I have to. Oh, something is coming through. I have to get it out. Mm. So, all right, y'all. Morals. Okay, so here we go. Blackstone Rangers. I know it's something most of you all already know out there, right? Right. Okay. The Blackstone. The Blackstones. Well, I know they started. They started. They was all organized on the 15th, which one of my children are born on that the day of Hassan, right? So I couldn't equate why I had all of these languages inside of me, right? So I'm going somewhere with this, you all, eventually, late in a minute, right? So I couldn't equate why I had all of these languages in me at the time, right? Okay. So couldn't come equate the fact how I was in a room with Jesse Jackson. I met Muhammad Ali, not close up, but there was so many people around. He was at the Masjid on 47th Street. Anyhow, I couldn't equate in my life. How did I come across all of this stuff in my life? Okay. So, and I also couldn't equate. It was just like natural for me, this natural ability. And I couldn't even understand it. And I just don't know how I understand it. I just do. Um, the number 13. I just don't understand how I just know certain stuff, right? So okay. I also couldn't equate why I wear the colors black and red so much. I just if you look on a lot of my pictures I put up here, you'll see the color red and black, especially I think that's that black, it looked like a checkerboard, like a lumberjack shirt. And I couldn't equate to that. Why I wear black and red so much. I couldn't understand it, right? Okay. So my mom would always say this to me. Don't let nobody knock you off your square. Don't let nobody knock you off your square. Don't let nobody knock you off your square. um, and we know the nation had doubled in 1967, right? We know the nation had doubled in 1967. Okay. So I was fighting for something for a long time, and I understand now. Reason being why I'm fighting for it and steady fighting for it because one of my uh, I understand why I'm fighting for this at this time, this life where we live in now. Um, so we know the nation, the Peace Stone Nation, was around the Drexel neighborhoods, the Lake Michigan neighborhoods, the Harper neighborhood, and the Woodlawn neighborhood. right? Okay, in South Shore neighborhood. Okay, and then and at that time when the nations was fighting at the time or arguing, whenever they was fighting at that time, they would say, "We're not black people. The black people take it. The Negroes resist it." But at that time, but it's still how they changing all this stuff, these names around at this time right here now, you all. Um, so okay, so and then I also equate to why is it at this time I'm fighting for something. I'm convoluting to put my words together. Not convoluting. That's not a good word. I'm putting my words together, and somehow I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes you don't know. You don't need to know how to explain it. Sometimes there's just not a name for it. It's just in your spirit, you know. So okay. So my mom, she was a Blackstone Ranger. She was a Blackstone Ranger, and I didn't know until later, way, 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 way later, like to way to towards the end, past when she was. Well, I knew a little earlier from my aunties and stuff. I knew from my aunties and stuff, but then I found out more stuff way later before she passed, right? So, so the Blackstone Rangers, and I know they fight for all this type of stuff. What the same thing? What things is going on today? So the spirit woke me up today, in the rising, and I was like, "Wait, what? You want me to talk about what? Talk about what? Like why? I don't want to talk about that." It just said talk. I was like, "I don't want to talk. Talk. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that." It said start there. I was like, "Why?" I said, "Spirit, no." But sometimes you can't always do what you want to do, no matter what. And even by us being in the age of Aquarius, it's still gonna come to light. No matter what you try to do, it's still gonna come to light, right? So, so anyhow, so my mother was in the Blackstone Rangers, and I know it's one nation, right? And I hope it's one nation. So see, this explains the reason why. This explains the reason why when I went to jail one time, not now, but when I was younger, I went to jail, and it took, like I said, I think I said this on plenty videos, plenty videos. It took 10 police officers. Well, it was 10, but they had to get more. But anyway, it took 10 police officers to hold me more than 10 to hold me down because I didn't know, not trust me, I don't know where the strength came from at all, what came over me, but it was 10 police officers, and I got away from 10 police officers, wrangled, mangled. They couldn't hold me down. They said, and then they say, "Hey, hey, hey, we got one here, we got us one here." I was like, what? I never forget that because it rang in my ear. I was like, what are they talking about? They got one. But meanwhile, I'm still wrangling with these police officers. Now we at this age, you all. So and we know the Peastone Police Stone Pete. Well, I don't know that name. I don't know the name. Black Peastone. I put that up there. And shout out from another YouTuber. I put that up there, that picture up there. But I don't know that name, Black Keystone. But I know my mother was a Blackstone Ranger. And so I'm calling all of the nations under one God. All the nations, not I ain't gonna say it like that. All nations under, but all the nations. I'm calling all the nations. This is one child that needs the village. Okay. See, there are people in your life you gotta detect when they are BSing you, when they are BSing you, right? And there are so many of them that try to come in and swoop and BS you. I mean, I don't care. I think y'all heard me say this a couple of times. I didn't say it a couple of times. See, it's just the blood I have in me, right? So my mom, before she passed, she seen all of the people that was gonna come to her funeral. She seen all of them, half of the people there I didn't even know. And she said, "You don't know who I know or who I know or who I know." That's all she was saying. "You don't know who I know and who I know and who I know." I said, "Okay, Mom." I said, "Okay." But I wish I could have got to know some of the people there now. But I don't know. I know she would say this thing, each one teach one, and all this type of stuff. And oh, I'm gonna open this. I'm getting hot now. I'm gonna open this thing in a minute. Okay. So she would say, "Yeah, you don't know who I know or who I know." So we know the Peace Nation is Allah. So this is why I understand why these languages is in me. These languages, because everything I'm mixed with. But all of that does not even matter now, the age we in. It's about this other stuff. But anyway, all that doesn't even matter, you know. But I know this blood is in me, and your blood activates so much. And when the spirit tell you to move, source, higher source tell you to move, you got to say it. You have to do it. All right? I don't care what you got going on in your head. When the spirit say move, you move. Some people may not equate to this because sometimes there's like two voices, two hearts that beat as one. But no matter what, you have to get it out, right? And I think I said this before. Like one time I was in the street, or some guy was gonna try to do something to me, or something like that. And I went to go get two more guys and paid them to pay to get this other guy, something like that. I made sure I handled the problem the way I could, right? Like I said, it's in the blood. You just don't let nobody take over you, whoever they is, the gut, whoever they is. Okay, and then it was somebody I met. I'm not gonna name their names, but they knew some. They knew the main chief. Just put it like that. The main chief. They just knew the main chief, right? So they would tell me all of these stories, and I knew my mother didn't know that I knew that she was in this. You know, she was a Black Rangers, right? Now after then, I don't think she was still in. After I was born, I don't think she was in there. If she was, I didn't know anything about it. I don't know. But that makes sense, plenty of sense. Now that I look back on it, that she would like rip her stockings just for somebody to say something to her so she could fight them. I'm like, what the hell? She would literally just rip her stockings because she just want to get it out, get one in. I say, what? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We know the nation is with the 360, right? The 360, the law, the 360 law. And we know the nation is with the 360 law. I don't care what you have in you. I had to get it out. Enemigos míos en el nombre de tu nombre pidiere. Enemigos míos en el nombre de tu nombre pidiere. Enemigos míos en el nombre de tu nombre pidiere. Okay. Dinka Allah, everybody. Dinka Allah. Al Shadain Hekamo. This video is probably not going to be too long. I just know I had to get this out. And let me show a picture of my mom just in case some of you are watching out there may knew my mom. I don't know. I done showed this picture plenty of times. 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 So today some things happened. I had to go around, do some things, take care of some business today. Sometimes the spirit works in just weird, different ways. The spirit works in different ways, right? I'm not starting no riot or anything like that. None of that to the fact. So we know there's peace within the straw man, peace within the straw man. And I understand reason being why I am on here on this journey, fighting so hard for all of my ancestors before me. And I know why all of these people kept telling me, your ancestors are counting on it. Your ancestors are counting on it. Your ancestors are counting on it. It's so many ancestors. Like, wait a minute. It's like a lot of pressure at first. Hey, Michelle. How you doing, Michelle? Thank you. I know so many ancestors would say, they would tell me, your ancestors are counting on you. Your ancestors are counting on you. I said, wait, that's a lot of pressure. They all counting on me. Well, I'm counting on them too. And there's certain stuff you say and do, and I mean, it's all going to be done, right? So as we go into this new world, things is going to be different. A lot of things is going to be different. I'm great, thank you. You trying to stay warm. Tell me, it's 4 below where I'm at. It's 4 below. I still had to go out. It's 4 degrees below, folks. It's gonna be 18 degrees Thursday. So it's gonna be a heat wave. It's gonna be 18 degrees. It's gonna be a heat wave. It's 4 below where I'm at now. As we go into this new age, things got to get done. Things is moving swiftly, you all. Things are moving swiftly. They're moving swiftly. things is moving swiftly in the streets, the underground. Things is moving swiftly, and the change is coming over, and it's going to hit fast. It's going to hit fast. It's going to hit fast. Where year we in? 2024. Yeah, especially around the time of April, right after this. Yeah, the sunset. Especially around the April with this time zone, and some things is not being said over the internet. Some things is being said over the internet. Some things is not. You know about these CME ejections, the Carrington effect. Some things is not being said about the Carrington. Now, my Rose, why are you talking about the Carrington? Why are you talking? I know y'all see me with these things on all the time, y'all. I know y'all see me with these things on all the time. It probably look like I'm choking my neck most of the time, right? I got so many of them. With these things, it's like for CMA, EMPs, and CMEs. Uh, I forgot mass ejection. I forgot the CMEs is something mass ejection. Yeah, it's scientific. Now I'm going scientific. They mixing me up now. Wait, the CMEs, the something mass injection, and then the EMPs, electrical protection from radio waves. Yes, but you see, in some places they don't have these things up. Some places don't even have these things up. No, they don't even have them up where they are at. We in this together. We all on this planet. We all on this planet. And it's our duty to help each other and look out for who we can, how we can, because we all one nation. There ain't a lot of people who gonna do this. Yeah, electromagnetic frequencies. Electromagnetic frequencies. Yes. Yeah. Electromagnetic frequencies. And sometimes they would call that the in the olden days, like before I was reincarnated to this life, they used to be called the Shira pose, the goddess pose. So man knows that the goddess pose take care of the women in the planet, but then man want to take care of the people on the planet. There are also that women who are of the land that they can't do nothing to. And then there are certain people that's here that are the Elohims. The Elohims are, how do you explain this? They are like over the humans in some sort of way. And like they like over the humans, and they know who they are. And they can like feel each other, or they can like the Elohims is yeah. The Elohims are over the humans. And there's a lot of chiefs and prince, goddesses, Hassans on this planet. You know. So yeah. So I went out there. I was in the street. Everybody have a background. Don't get me wrong. Everybody have a background. And sometimes man wants you to be afraid of what you done done, or So the spirits in me, like, no. Yeah, I used to be. I had a past. Everybody have a past. I was almost homeless. Yeah. I have a past. Everybody have a past. You know, I was almost homeless. Yeah, but you have to come above that. It's like they want to keep you in the three lower chakras, but you have to rise above it. And it's like every time you rise above it, it's passing like another test or another level. So the spirits in me got along with the people out there, and it's also in high places as well. So the spirits in me got me in different type of situations that help me and embed me in different places, in high places and low places and roundabout places. The spirits has helped me in different type of places, right? Then there's a lot of people who just don't want to see you win, no matter, regardless who you are. And that's when you have to do your bruja. That's when you become your best bruja. um I know a lot of people, like right now, talking about the uh I can't even pronounce it right. It's not even come to my head. Maybe it's not meant to be. I don't know. I, I don't know. I can't pronounce it. The thing that's supposed to come down on the 15th, but really happened before the 15th, is the yuga something, the Kali Yuga. A lot of people's talking about that and the shift, but the shift already been here. It started way back, and a lot of people been feeling it. But some people is thinking that it just started. No, it hadn't just started. You know, um, there's getting ready to be a change, and I don't know how many people are going to be on here. Like when the real stuff come down to it, when you get, like Phyllis Hyman say, when you get down right to it, when you get right down to it, yeah. And then I noticed that today and yesterday, I was like, okay, I haven't been taking my medicine. I did that purposely because I really have to see the difference in my own self. I know what type of person I am. I know what I bring to the planet and what I bring to the masses. But also, in order for somebody to take another person seriously, you have to do it yourself, right? So many things I supposed to be. They told me that I was supposed to be a Reiki healer, touch people, but then there's sometimes you don't have to touch people. You can just speak, speak from the heart, or speak. Um, the Kali Yuga was taking place on yesterday, the 15th. It was 36,000 years since the Kali Yuga. This is what said. Yeah. The Kali Yuga. Yeah, thank you. Gratitude. I I gotta give me a bell soon, Michelle. See, there we go in real time. Michelle Bell. Michelle, my bell. Wow. Thank you, Source. But I have to get a bell. I need to get a bell while I'm on here on these videos. Thank you, Michelle. So, yes, it's an upgrade yesterday, and it's been an upgrade. But while it's an upgrade, some things is getting ready to where they have to try to do a downgrade. Y'all have to stay safe. And when you fast, I know y'all always hear me say I fast, I fast, I fast, I fast, I fast, I fast. And which I've been fasting for years, right? I trained my body to do that. I just trained my body to do that automatically. I trained my body to do that. But during this time while we're having our upgrades, I'm really training myself to do that, especially like during this time. Because you get faster downloads. They come faster, no matter what. They come faster. You know, they just come faster, inshallah. And when you when you fast, your light codes become easier, and your light body is outside of your body. You know, while people is eating and everything, some people don't understand the part of the fast. I know I was with one of my close friends, a famous singer. She told me she fasts for 40 days and all the stuff she would see. I don't know if I can quite do all that. Well, I guess I do. No, I ain't gonna say that, because when I do Ramadan, which in fact, that also reminds me, every year I do Ramadan, it's also the day that the nation was invented, and it was on the 15th. You see, and that's in my blood too, which I didn't understand that. Every year I fast around Ramadan is when the nation was built. I don't know, is it because the bloodline I have, because of mi madre? Yo no soy, yo no creo. Great. But so yeah, when you fast, you're getting all these downloads even faster. They just coming to you. The source told me to talk. I was like, I don't want to talk about that. I don't know too much of it. I just know my mother was one of them. I just want to meet some of the people that she knew, to reach out to me, you know, the nation. So when oh yeah, I was talking about the singer. So, but I'm going back and forth. Wait a minute. So, oh yeah, so somebody I knew one of the main chiefs, right? So my mother, like I said, she didn't know that. I knew that she was in this thing, this nation. I don't know the nation. I just know she was a Blackstone Rangers. So one of the persons who would tell me all of these stories, I would tell it to my mom. My mom would always smile about all of this. But see, sometimes you got to be this undercover agent at times, right? Even for the people you love. It gave her so much joy to hear about this main person that she was in a nation with. It gave her a lot of joy. And I could see the smile on her face when she was hearing these stories, because she was part of this. But she didn't tell me she was part of it. I asked her later on, way later on. But my aunties told me this. And I said, Mom, why didn't you tell me? She said, no, you didn't need to know about that. You were too young. Yeah. And, you know, but now I equate to why when I had a pass, why I did certain moves the way I moved. Like I said, when one guy called himself trying to do something to me, I went to make sure I get somebody else to outthink. You got to outthink and outthink a thinker, right? You got to use both sides of your brain. You can't just be like, huh? You gonna do what? Okay, no. Because she taught me how important that part of you is very important as a woman. And this is what the same thing I equate to my children. That's very important. See, people out here today is misusing it. They are misusing it. And then they're trying to they're misusing it. You know, inshallah, I'll agree. So my friend I was talking about, yeah, one of my friends, yeah, one of my friends, she would talk. She was telling me how she would talk to Teddy Pendergrass, and she said Teddy Pendergrass would tell her, "I'm TP." She said, "Yeah, I'm TP too. They're my initials too." The stuff they do in the business, y'all. They try to make you feel some type of way. No, you are important as a goddess out there. You are important. And that's the main thing. You have to know who you are. And when you know who you are, there's nobody can stop you. Yeah, I ate a lot of sugar. I don't have on my teeth, but that's okay. I still have breath in my body. As long as I speak, you know. But certain people, when you have certain blood or certain blood in your bloodline, it's nothing can stop you. I don't care. Like they say, ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no mountain high, no. Nothing can keep me from getting to you. Oh my goodness, y'all. Y'all. So my friend was telling me how she met Michael Jackson and this and that, you know, because I'm just a dear fan of Michael Jackson forever and always, always, always. And when you hear somebody who speaks from the heart, you know from the heart speaks to the heart, right? But then there's people out here who are tricksters, and this is what we have to watch out for out here and where we are at in this time and space, you know. And like I said, my mom, she had led me. She's passed, she's going on now, but she had led me to this lady on TikTok. I was like, why am I going there? For what? But also at the same time, while we are in this frequency with these cell towers, you also have to know which thought is yours and which thought is theirs. I don't know if that makes any sense to you all out there, but you also have to know which thought is yours and which thought is theirs. They have stuff like that. You have to know which thought is yours, which thought is theirs. But long as you know how you think, you know which one is yours. Hopefully, pretty much, if you know. Then you'll find yourself like at the exact moment when something getting ready to change, you right there before it changed. Now, I don't know if any of you all ever experienced that, but like when you experience that, that's how close your synchronicity is to the Ceres planet. Now, I already know that I'm connected straight to Ceres. All of us are connected to Ceres, and some people are NPCs. Yeah, you're right. Some people are NPCs. There are some people who are NPCs, you know, or you know, this planet is getting ready to change, like in a drastic way. And we asked to be here at this time to see this change. We asked to be here at this time to see this change, to make sure we help the planet and do what we have to do for ourselves and the planet. We asked to be here at this time. So we have to make sure we complete our mission. And I'm still getting stuff coming through. Oh boy. There it is too. Okay. I gotta get on it. Okay. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, my role's peace with the straw man. Peace with the straw man. So and I happen to say things right exactly. And I caught myself today. I really caught myself today it's like for the first time, I wouldn't say for the first time, but then sometimes it is sometimes for the first time. You don't know, it's like it's never as good as the first time. But every day you get a little bit more, get a little bit more, take a little bit. Yep. I can't even think of it now. But anyway, when people know that that who you are, they won't mess over you anymore. But some people just don't seem to want to let you live or be goddesses or heaven sent, you know. Then they say, don't be green, don't be green, don't be green. Don't wear your heart on your sleeve, right? Oh, I'm getting notes. I'm getting okay. Yep. I gotta be off here in a little bit. Okay, I'm getting notes. I'm getting notes. Okay. All right, source. Source said, get on it. Get on it. Okay. Um. So there's things changing. There's things changing and changing fast. So we are moving into this new world. This new world. This new world. And it's amazing, you know, and when you talk and I gotta learn how to do this stuff, how this type of stuff. I don't know how to do it. Let me see. How to show my computer yet. I still gotta figure this out. Maybe I gotta practice behind the camera. That's the layout. Okay. I get messages. Pardon me. I'm gonna have to get these too before they. Michelle, when somebody send you a link, let me ask you, because when somebody send you a link, how do you save it where you don't want it to disappear? Do you know how? What do I supposed to do? Yeah, it's best I ask somebody instead of me sitting here alone. If somebody send you a link and you want to keep it, how do you keep that link open before it closes? Is there a way? If you can answer that, if you can answer that, I appreciate it. Thank you, gratitude. If you can, you know. So I got to figure out how to do this stuff on this thing here. Solo layout. What is this? Cropped layout. I have to see. I have to mess around with this. Mm-hmm. That's a group layout. Oh, that's for all the people on there. Okay. Okay. Just cut and paste the link to your site or email. Okay, so when you say paste, let me write that down. Not copy. So it's paste. So I gotta put paste. Okay. Your site. You can copy and paste at the same time. Copy and paste. I don't know what. Okay. 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 I was copying it. So I copied it and then I copied this link and then sent it to my email. She's saying, oh, she said cut. Oh, she said cut. Oh, okay. Cut and paste. Okay. So I got to look for cut then. Okay, cut. Okay, cut. Okay, cut. Okay. I always copy and paste. So I'm gonna just do like she said, cut and paste. Maybe the cut and paste is word because I copied it before and pasted, but when I copied and pasted, it disappeared. Or you can clip it. Clip the link or paste yours. Clip, cut or clip. Okay. Okay. Either one. I'm gonna try both of them. Okay. So I don't want it to disappear anymore. Thank you. Gratitude. Gratitude so much. So I gotta figure out how to work this stuff later. So the Elohim, you all, so things is moving fast. Thank you so much, Michelle. Gratitude, 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 gratitude for all the women on the planet. Thank you. Namaste, Ashe. We had all the women on the planet, all the divine people on the planet, because they all have different names these days. They have different names these days, you know. I ain't got no wig on today. Oh boy. So I'm used to my wig, y'all. If you say this hair to me is so thin, my own hair is so thin. But anyway, yeah. But I'm great. I'm grateful for my hair. Every hair on my head. Yeah. But so the world is moving. We're moving to this new age, and it's moving fast. So these people know about it, and so the spirit told me to talk on it, speak on it, talk about it, right? Oh, Dr. B series was good. I talked with, yeah, I had that meeting Saturday, and then the other one on Sunday. Yeah, yeah. I thought you was talking about that. I thought you was talking about that one too. So I remember. I got a great. Yeah. So yeah, it was great, man. Woo! It was exciting. A lot. It was a lot. It was insightful, knowledgeable. I enjoyed all the hours I was there. I enjoyed all of it, and it's a light opener. It was, but it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me. It didn't bother me because I wanted to know all that information. I asked for the. I knocked on the door so I can get the answer. I knocked on the door so I can get the answer, and a lot of answers I received, I wasn't expecting to get, but I did. I did. So it was insightful. Yeah. So yeah, today is Tuesday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I noticed that ever since I got out for his meeting, I haven't really took any medicine anymore. I was like, whoa. Um, you know, yeah. So I'm doing my best I can not to really take my medicine too much anymore. I'm doing the best I can, knowing that these people that gave me an epidural C-section and cut me up and talking about her and put that patient to sleep. And they don't think I heard none of this. Why they had me on the damn table? What the fuck? Oh, shit. And I'm just glad I'm glad that I'm still able to talk about it afterwards. You know, they gave me a C-section and cut me up and I said, hey, I feel that. Oh, it glitch. You see that? There we go in real time. It glitched. It glitched. That's my first glitch. Then epidural. They stuck me in the wrong place. Do y'all understand this type of stuff? So now, ever since I went to his webinar, it's just different things that occurred in my life, just differently. I'm it's like I'm mustering up extra strength, or it could be from the Kali Yuga. Could be from the Kali Yuga. Could be from the Kali Yuga. Is that what? Did I do it right? I think I did it right. She said, "Okay." She said it was long, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, I want to try it out. Make sure I did. Yeah, it was long. It was long. It was insightful, very insightful. Very insightful. Yeah. But a lot of things you take from him, it's like searching your cosmic self, and then down here to this balance. It's like, okay. Yeah, I see why they cut him. I mean, why they took him off of YouTube. Not YouTube. I think that's what it was. They took him off of YouTube. Yeah, he was describing a lot of powerful stuff. A lot of, I took notes too. Yeah, he a lot of powerful stuff he was displaying. Yes, he was. He was displaying a whole lot of powerful stuff. Yeah, and his family from Trinidad too. Yes, yes, he's describing a lot of powerful stuff. It's kind of like what Q Reeves said. Q Reeves was saying, like, who are the people who are going to be here when the stuff really hit the fan? Like, and I kind of thought about that when Q Reeves said that kind of stuff. And then when Q Reeves said that kind of gets me to looking at the people who are really not speaking about the main stuff. And I'm watching that too, also at the same time, right? So I watched that. Just different stuff I just learned extra since listening to listening to him. It was very insightful. Very insightful. I mean, yeah. Yeah, we're going to this new this new way of living things, you all. We're going to this new way of living, and yeah, we all gonna have to work hard. Work hard, not work hard, but you know, get our mind, body, and soul right. All of it. Just work all the way as one. That's how we're gonna have to do. All two hearts that beat as one, as Diana Ross and Lionel Richie say. two hearts that beat as one. Yeah. That's what we have to get on this one accord, because yeah, we got to get on this one accord because it's changing, and some of us older people is not used to some of this type of stuff. But what the change is getting ready to happen, you had no choice. You had no choice. You had no choice. And for the people out there, from the nation, don't leave the children. That come to me when Rod Haynes say the Chiefs. Now I understand what when he be saying the Chiefs. When he be saying the Chiefs, Now I equate that with with the nation. Now I understand it a lot better when he say the Chiefs. Wow. They be talking with all these code stuff, y'all. So many codes be in my head, y'all. So many code this, code that, code this, code. Some people don't understand. These people be talking in codes. Shit, I'm on the wrong side, am I? Oh hell, I don't know what's that. Oh fuck. Oh shit, it's not the right one. They be speaking in so many codes. They be speaking in so many damn codes. They be speaking in so many codes, y'all. They be speaking, but it doesn't matter what code they speak in. Women can pick up on whatever code they speaking in anyway. Women can automatically tap into the code that they speaking in. Women automatically tap into it. So by women's able to tap into their code, what they was born with, women tap into it easily. You know, and women have this knowledge to tap into it, you know, from the source, from the creator. And this here is what's going on. A lot of women are tapping into their code. Women tap into it easily. It's not gonna never change. It's not. And as they try to do what they do, they're gonna continue to and there's a lot of divine men out there also as well. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of divine men out there. But then when you realize how powerful you are, you ain't gonna let them tap into the codes anymore. You know. So we getting so many upgrades, and then I couldn't understand why I was always associated this number 13, 13, 13, 13, 13. That's the reason being my mother was part of the Blackstone Rangers, and that was part of there. But somehow I was programming my frequency and my vibration, my blood, my DNA. And I couldn't hardly explain myself when I was younger. People would try to make me feel bad for the stuff I knew. They would try to shut me up. I was like, what? What's going on? What? Because the stuff I was saying made sense to me, but some people didn't want other people to know that stuff was making sense. So either way it go, the stuff that I was making sense of, they didn't want me to make sense of it. You know? I've been through some things now in my life. Yeah, I'm thinking about some song with Cher. I don't know what I'm thinking with that with Cher. There are things that what do you say? Something with her song, and she say, "I've been through things, but you wouldn't want to hear about it." Yeah, but sometimes people need to hear about it, you know, because it can help other people, right? So yeah, my mother put me in some place because I was describing some things to her. Because I was working ever since I was young, since I was 13. She put me in some type of place, but I did great because I was out of that place in a short time. And the stuff they tried to give me in there, I didn't take the stuff in there. Whatever they tried to give me, I didn't take the stuff. Mm-mm. And then it's like I fought all the way this hard. I don't know. It's because my mother was an I mean, not the L Rookin. L Rookin, not L Rookin. The guys are L Rookin. My mother was a Blackstone Ranger. I don't know. It's because she was a Blackstone Ranger. I don't know. It's because how much she fought in that age, and now we're here at this age again. I was like, wow. So so to me, it's like the way I came in, it's kind of like the same way as what's going on now. That's how I equated in my head. I don't know if anybody else, but that's just me. Because that's when the time when I was being born, before all of this stuff had took happen, like right around the same time the El Rookins and the Blackstone Rangers had formulated this group and all this and that and la la la. And then we're at this time age here now. I was like, oh. Oh, and then it's like I just equate things. It's like I equate things like that when I was like, okay. So when and I would say like, man, it's just different things, you know. So many people tap into the Akashic records every day. But then it's like, don't misjudge that voice you hear in your head. No, you're not crazy. No, you're not doing anything wrong. No, you're following your intuition. Some people are like, what is that intuition? Or what is that? It's I'm gonna use Q Reeves. Shout out to Q Reeves. This is not my words. This is his words, and I'm gonna discuss. He the only one. A couple of people. Well, I ain't gonna say he the only one. A couple of people have been in my brain. Beside myself. Q Reeves. I had a regression with Q Reeves. Q Reeves, and I've been hypnotized. I did so much stuff with this brain, y'all. But like Q Reeves say, in the womb. He say in the womb, where what did he say? Where our minds begin. Okay, I know I got a good memory. I said, okay, Q, I ain't going. Where our minds begin. In the womb, where our minds begin. I like how he put this, how he be doing this stuff. Where our minds begin. You know? Yeah, and so everybody, so no, nobody's crazy. And some people do say, they say you crazy. It's like, oh, okay. So I'm crazy. Okay, crazy just means you taking another level, another route. See, sometimes people try to make you feel because of these words. I don't care what the hell you call me. As long as you don't call me broke, I don't care. But as long as that, So, bipolar just means you go to both planes easily. They try to make you feel a way about these words. You're not making me with, because what's his name? CeeLo Green say, I remember when I lost my mind. Bless your soul. Do you really think I was out of control? Does that make me crazy? Man, I remember. Michael Jackson, remember the time, you know, and they're so busy trying to erase our history, his story, her story, his story. They're so busy trying to erase our stories that all we have to do is remember the time. Michael Jackson got a video, right? But I'm saying a video. Yeah, it's a video because I know I brought his last CD, which was This Is It. Michael Jackson have a CD. His CD, This Is It. If you look at the last part of that scene, Michael Jackson said, "This is it." When he did a shape of a T cross, he was letting people know that the times is changing. Some people, T-Mobile things has changed. T-Mobile things has changed. T-Mobile. Some people don't even know what the T even stands for. I do. I know what the T stands for. And I said, oh, okay. So Michael Jackson was on that cross when he said, like, this is it. And he was letting y'all know the times is changing. Right above that you're gonna see a red break of dawn. You can see the red. They got the blue Kachina and the red Kachina. So that's what's indicating the changing of times. The changing of times when he did that video. And no, I mean, and people don't understand why Michael Jackson keep appearing up. No matter what, they don't understand. They try to. Michael Jackson was on this land. They didn't appreciate him on this land. He had to go out of country to go get his right music. He was smart, and he was a Virgo too. He was so smart, Michael Jackson. They called it trying to take the statue down, but they can't take it down. They didn't know how far this man brain gold. I mean, he was so smart. Mikael. He knew who he was. He knew who he was from the start. Some people don't even understand when he be like, "Oh, Ben, what is song Ben? Ben, they don't hear a word you say. Ben, man, Michael Jackson was saying your laboratory. These people, but I don't know the rest of these people how they get. They get so deep. This stuff be so deep. And so I know I had psychosis. Psychosis is when you see stuff outside of yourself or outside or what they call like Project Blue Beam. I don't know, because all of this stuff had happened like why they still doing these tests. The person that's like me, they didn't discover people like my caliber to 1997, which is on Forbidden Knowledge. And I found out about my own self and my own. This is a journey, all of us. This is a ever-going journey. It don't ever stop. We constantly learning our soul, mind, body, spirit. And this whole thing as we get through life is constantly knowing us. Oh, another one finna come through. Okay. Yeah, so we constantly learning us. This whole journey is about us. But then there's people that's trying to stop you along the way. So many people trying to stop you from knowing you. Do y'all, I mean, hey, our spirit told me come on talk about this, and I just had to get it out. This whole thing is about you knowing who you are. This is what this whole thing is about. This whole big old thing is about you knowing you. Or Aretha Franklin would say, who zoom in who? And it's funny she equate that now when we do have Zoom now. She says, who zoom in who? Wow. And they get that information. Because they are trained to know all that type of stuff. So, I got some things to copy, cut, and paste. However you say, Michelle, thank you. There's some stuff coming through. Whew, I'm going to be up. Yeah, thank you. But it's changing over. Things is changing. So, especially in April. We haven't even equated to the 21st or the 27th of this month where Pluto goes back into Aquarius. I got to look on my notes. I'll come out with that soon because that's when Pluto's really going to be breaking some stuff down on the 27th or the 21st or the 25th. I don't know. I got to go back and look at my notes. I don't want to tell y'all the wrong thing. But yeah, it's going to be changing. And but for me, for all of us, and I know Uranus is a change. which I'm in 2024, 25, 26. Okay. 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 Because, yeah. Because, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Because Uranus is in Taurus, is into Uranus is in the house of Taurus, is into that planet until 2026, which is drastic changes. Drastic changes. A lot of changes, which is still now just mad going changes. Then, yeah, then later Saturn. Oh boy, yeah, Saturn. Oh boy, never mind. I just got dates in my head, but I don't remember what was I talking about. Oh, I forgot where I was at. Oh, I lost my train of thought. I don't remember. But anyway, they try to keep you away from this information so you don't want to. But a lot of people. Oh yeah, a lot of people. Like they're not making certain stuff anymore. But we're gonna have to go back to a certain way in a minute. They're not making certain stuff anymore, but you have to make the best out of the situation you have. And it's just like when you don't James Brown say, Papa don't take no mess. When you don't let nobody pull one on you, you get stronger and stronger, because there is like in these days they have I don't even know what to call it. The alphabet game. I don't know what to call it. ABLGQ. I don't know what it's all called. A. But if you ask me, I'm gonna constantly say like my father say, but this one is with a twist of dad. Same stuff, different day. Same old stuff, different day. Well, Dad, tell me about this different day here. But it's just wow. See, because I had it down to a science. I got to go back and look at first because Billy Carson had taught us a way, and my auntie got me connected with all these other people, and I was going to their groups and stuff. But Billy Carson had a way. I forgot how he did it. I forgot. I got to go back and do it. I forgot how he did it. He taught us Billy Carson. I forgot now. I can't think of it now. He had us like, oh, I know how we did. Okay, so somehow with the dates, he would have us go back in time, and what happened back then in time is going to happen now. But now they have that operation thing where they can look past to the future. But this time, the I forgot when it was. I forgot. It's another guy on TikTok where they had the portal open for 19 hours. I forgot what day that was. But I know in this time it's going to be open a minute, and then there's going to be another one in September. So, but I do know that. But this is why this is changing over. We get these downloads, and you're going to become. So this is why it's very important to fast. It is important to fast, y'all. I seriously mean. I understand when they be saying me, I was just fasting. I didn't know why my body was built like this to fast. Oh yeah, when they put me in that place, there was this lady. She was 92 years old. And that lady was 92 years old. She had one breast, and because she was my roommate, and I would talk to her, get information from her, get knowledge from her. And I seen this lady fast, and she fast. She was in there for about a week or so. And I was like, why you not eating, Miss Such and Such? She said, because my daughter's coming to get me. I said, you going to eat today? She said, no, my daughter's coming to get me. I said, you ain't going to eat today either? She said, my daughter is coming to get me. I just really watched her. I really watched that lady. When I tell you what I learned, what I got out of there, I've been fasting ever since. If that 92-year-old lady did it, and I was super young then, if she did it, I know I can do it. So when that lady did it, I've been fasting ever since. But now I understand now what these people fasting now, they call intermediate fasting or with these toxins and everything. But now I understand the whole thing of fasting with the things that's going on in our bodies. Right? So that's why I said it's so important to fast. Because when you fast, you get more upgrades, downloads or upgrades. You get plenty of them. I don't know why Suge Knight is coming to me now. What is going on? Don't channel me that. What's going on? I don't know what what they showing me Suge Knight for. It's so important for you to fast, y'all, and it's very important to fast. So you are getting up. Oh yeah. So my friend, like I was saying, she fasted for 40 days. I do it at Ramadan, but Ramadan in Arabic, when we fast from sun up to sundown to the evening, from sunrise to sundown, and then we eat in that evening, and then we don't, you know. And by me speaking different languages or speaking with different people, I think that's how I was able to equate of different knowledges of different religions of different people, speaking to different people. And I was fasting one time, but I couldn't maintain my fast. Remote viewing. Yeah. I couldn't maintain my fast. So I was at this gas station one day. Yeah, because Billy Carson was saying something about, he was teaching us how to focus on a target, write it down, and somebody across the planet is you describing a target or something. You describing a target somewhere. We're all connected as one, but we're going to be, yeah, this is one reason why religion is soon be dying out soon. Religion is going to die out soon. But some, yeah, that's why I don't fall for the, like Billy Carson say, poly tricks. but this why it's close to fast. So like my friend was telling me, one of my friends, a good friend, associate, she was saying how she fasted for 40 days. 40 days. The one who had met Teddy Pendergrass, she said so many things that came to her so easily. And I think it's because our nationality, I seem to get connected to these people of my same nationality. I don't understand. But then later in life, I understood. I was like, oh, because that's in my blood. This is why I'm always, these people like be here in my life, because they must know it's in the blood. They must know that I'm part of their heritage some type of way. I don't know. It's like a weird thing, because when I found myself kind of like distressed sometime, or these people come, they seem to come around and help me. But the one that I cannot figure out, I don't know. I try to figure out the ones who distract you, not distract you. How can I say? The ones that's agents. I used to feel something different, but now it's like, I know who you are. I don't have to do too much. I know, because it's like something in my blood, just like I know immediately who you are. And we already 16 days into 44. 16 days into 2024, which is 44. And then sometime I be like, man, looking at 444 a lot. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, you get those when you get those downloads, so so it's like, soon as you think you're moving ahead, soon as you move ahead, they try to send a distraction in, whether it be your family, friends, or anybody. But then it's like BDL also says, this 2024, we can't let nobody distract us, no matter like the people who constantly asked us for gas and then they turned around and left us with 4 flat tires. You know what I mean? I like that how he say, BDL. I like how he say, only the ones who've been there for you, you be there for them. Otherwise, no in this 2024. That's what I'm telling you all. Only the ones that been there for you, you be there for them. The other ones, they gonna wonder, how did you do that? Don't worry about it. It's gonna get done. It's getting done. You know, because there's gonna be a lot of distractions this year, and a lot of blessings also at the same time. You know, yep. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about, the arm, leg, arm, leg, arm, leg, arm, what is it? Arm, leg, arm, head. Okay, Allah. Inshallah, Allah great. Inshallah, Allah great. Inshallah, Allah great. Yeah. Arm, arm, leg, arm, head. Yeah. Inshallah, Allah. Inshallah. Yeah. So this is what I was just talking about today. That was pretty much it, you all. Yeah, so the nation is still strong out here. The nation is still strong. But yeah, thank you, Michelle. I enjoyed, because Dr. B series, he had one. He had one Saturday, and then the other doctor had one Sunday. But Dr. B series, like he said, get into yourself and stay focused, because they was trying to train you to be strong, be strong, be strong. Sometimes they need help and assistance too. They need help and assistance too. They try to teach them to be strong and get away from the women. Take them out of the homes for the women. No, we need our mans. I don't need a man. I don't need a man. No, okay. You need family, because that difference makes a lot to a child in the family. And even if the man is like part-time, I mean, if he's serious guy, serious. Now, I would say date no man that's not that no intention to try to do anything, because they ain't trying to climb the trees. If they ain't trying to climb the trees, I ain't got time. That mean their vibrations is so low, and they ain't trying to, when they ain't doing right, when they ain't trying to climb the trees. How they used to say, that's your little red wagon. That's your little red wagon. That's your toy box, The way they trying to do, that's what it trying to seem like. But anyway, yeah. Thank you so much. There's going to be a lot of people getting out of here. It's going to be a lot of people getting out of here. Where they going, Michelle? Where they going? Where they going? Michelle? What? Which people? You said it's gonna be a lot of people getting out of here. What? Like what people? Like where they going? Okay. Oh, okay. You saying okay? You saying Mother Earth? Oh, okay. I see. Okay, I see. Leaving Planet Kai. Okay, leaving Planet Kai. Yeah. Yeah, leaving Planet Kai. Mm-hmm. Yeah, leaving the Planet Kai. Yeah, leaving the Planet Kai. Yeah. 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 Yep. 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 We all here on this planet, and the more all of us can be as one as a collective. I'm gonna continue to be here as long as I can until it's time for me to go. But until then, there's some extra hope on the other side. So until then, yeah, yeah, that's why it's time to get that bug out bag. It's time to get that bug out bag now. Michelle Tauber said the pandemic on the horizon. It's time to get that bug out bag. It's really time to get that bug out bag, especially around April. Especially around April. Yeah, yeah, it is. It is, and this one reason why I fast. I haven't took my medicine. I'm grateful I haven't took my medicine ever since I don't know. I don't know. It's just after that webinar, it's just like I don't know. Something just came over me, and I haven't took any medicine since. I'm glad. I'm glad I haven't. I'm glad I haven't. It's like I'm removing everything from me. Um, I don't know. I'm fasting. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Whose organization meet concern is? Whose organization meet concern is? I don't understand your question, Michelle. I don't understand your question, Michelle. Could you elaborate? Oh, Oh, okay. World Health. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. She helped me. Wow. See that? Now I understand why I've been in the medical field all the time. Oh, wow. She just taught me something in real time. She said the World Health Organization. Oh, this is what she's saying. I couldn't understand. Wow, Source. Now I'm understanding that. I would always watch Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who. Now she helping me relate to why I was always in the medical field. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. She say the World Health Organization. Wow. Wow. And now that I understand why I've always been in the medical field. Whoa, that's crazy. And I've been trying to be, I was in the, wow. Oh, wow. She do something. She taught me something in real time. Thank you so much. That's what it's called. I watch Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who. All the time, Doctor Who was telling me about my health all the time. That's why Doctor Who was in my face all the time. Oh, wow. And then she said the World Health. Oh, she said, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news. I try not to watch the news. The more I try to stay away from the news, I don't watch the news. I don't know. I haven't watched the news for so many years. But I do watch I don't watch the news. But I do watch stuff on TikTok though. And I understand why they tried to ban TikTok though. I do understand why they tried to ban TikTok. Because people able to speak, and it's like they're waking up in droves. They're waking up in droves. They're waking up in droves. They are so waking up in droves. So many people are waking up in droves. And this is what people are waking up in droves. And so this is the reason being people are waking up in droves. And this is the reason that's yeah. Yeah, allegedly. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm looking at some stuff now, Michelle, how to plant some more stuff inside. Like it was this lady on a TikTok. She was growing some stuff even through the ground. It was growing up tomatoes and watermelon and lemons where she was at. So with this with the Mother Earth. Now, when I told you all when I was on YouTube a while ago that there was going to be floods and fires and tornadoes, y'all seeing it all across in real time. So when I tell y'all the visions, I told y'all when it was. So you know, I told you all a lot of them when it was coming. Yeah, I wrote that down right here. What is it called? Hydro lights. Hydro lights. So we can get some hydro lights for the plants. Hydro lights for the plants. So I was looking at that so I can plant some stuff inside the hydro lights for the gardens. What she said, and we could plant our gardens, the tower gardens, grow tomatoes and other vegetables. Yes, everybody, start growing you some vegetables. Start growing some vegetables, and I'm gonna have to get these tower gardens inside these hydro lights. So I seen some people on I looked it up yesterday, and you can start growing some plants inside your own stuff, plants inside. Yes. Yeah, it's time to start growing your plants inside or your vegetables inside. You everybody has free will, free choice. And you can't make people do something they don't want to do. and we can make nobody down here do what they want to do. You know, so you know, that's the reason they tried to break up a lot of the Blackstone Rangers or the P Nations and everything, because they come together and they work together. No matter what. Like I said, I had a pass. I had to go inside before too. But see, it's like when you go inside. I get the point where Kanye, when he say like, I never been to jail. Oh, it's like something like that. They try to take your status down, 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 down. I was like, but sometimes when you're inside, it even takes you to a whole another level. Like, okay, it makes you think about certain other things when you come out to really enjoy your freedom. So you know, everybody have a past, and you can't change what happened in the past. The only thing you can do is look forward. So yeah, I've been inside. What can I do about it? Nothing I can do about it. I've been inside. I've been inside. And it takes your status, may take your status down, but yeah, everybody. No, I don't. Now, tell me, what does that mean? That part to me. Can you explain that to me? I appreciate if you can. You say the collective needs to stay informed. Who is the collective? Is the collective the same thing as the masses? I just want to understand. I don't know. What does that mean? I just want to make sure in my head what we're talking about. So is the collective and the masses, is that the same thing? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. I don't know what would I do without her telling me, guiding me here. Thank you. So I learned so much stuff from you all too. Thank you so much. Gratitude. Okay. Yeah, it's on every TikTok. It's on every YouTube. It's everywhere. She said, I'm not spreading the masses today. She said, I'm not studying the mass. I think she's saying, I'm not studying the mass. I think that's what she said. I'm not studying the masses. They are still in 3D. What she say? I'm not spreading the masses. I think she said, I'm not studying the masses. Maybe she did say, I'm not spreading the masses. I don't know, but I think in my head, I read, so I'm not studying the masses. They still in the 3D. I think that's what she said. I'm not saying masses. Well, then what is that? It say I'm not okay on the screen. It say I'm not spraying the masses. They still in 3D. She said I'm not saying the masses. Then what are you saying? Okay, let me understand. Tell me, what are you saying then? I want to make sure I have a clear understanding because I don't want to be wrong. What are we saying? The community. The community is a small group, like-minded people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the collective is the community. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of us. It's a lot of us. It's a lot of us waking up. So many people waking up. So many people waking up so fast in droves. And it just 2024 just begun. Do not let this. Do not let the source. Do not let these frequencies. Do not get boggled down. Do not let anybody get in your energy field to be negative, to be fear mongering, or if you do, use reverse psychology because they'll try to put it in you when you know what they're doing. Do not let anybody bring your frequencies down. Not at all. Because this not don't. I know yesterday I had some crab legs and I was like, oh, this is nice. I'm sitting home eating some crab legs. Like, you know. So like I said, you got to be grateful for what you have and what you have, and it's a lot to do with a lot of things. And Yeah, it's a lot to do with a lot of things, you know. Um, mm-hmm. You know, they waking up in droves. They waking up in droves, but waking up in droves. They waking up in droves. This thing is trying to mess up. I don't know how to get it out. Let me see. TikTok, on YouTube, and stuff like that. There are so many people coming together in droves and droves and droves. Keep your frequencies up. Keep your frequencies up. Put this on this thing. I'll be able to do. I got to figure this part out on here some type of way. But yeah, just don't let nobody bring your frequencies down at all. And we are at this time, y'all. A lot of us asked to be here. Some people may not want to be here anymore. That's them. They want to go. Some people do want to be here, but some people will try to mind control you to use you against yourself. So you got to be careful with certain people. Like I said, it may be family, friends, whoever. You still be careful. And so the people that's in your close circle, like Billy Carson say, I got just a dot, and BDL Ray, uh, BDL 1014. Let me just put that to BDL 1014. He put his words together, and I his stuff. You know, we got to stay and forgive people, and you try to explain to people. Like I was on a message yesterday, right? I was finna message somebody I haven't spoke to in a long time, but then I had to review the message. Some people often erase their messages. I don't erase my messages. I erase my messages sometimes. I do erase my messages, but certain messages I keep, right? And then I was getting ready to say something, but then when I looked at all of the messages, I was like, wait a minute. These people is nowhere there. Why am I even wasting my oh, oh. And I just got a headache just right now. I don't get headaches too often. I think once or twice in my life. I think I'm grateful for that, because when I come on the time of the month or headaches, and women would say, so many women that said, I don't know, I don't know, they would say, oh, I'm doing cramping is so bad. I'm having so much cramps. I couldn't equate with them because I had maybe cramp once or twice in my life. I didn't get any of that. I don't know. I didn't get any of that. I didn't get any cramps, so I don't really know I couldn't what they were talking about. I didn't know, but like what they got to do with this. But but anyway, so when I was going down the messages, I like, wait a minute, they still in the 3D, like she just said. Certain people, you like, wait, ever since that ever since this Sunday, it's like a new click in the Rubik's Cube then open up for me. And it was like, they on the 3D. Wait a minute here. If you didn't send messages to these people before, what makes you go listen? What makes you think they're gonna listen to you now? And I was like, wait a minute, that is true. So I was having a conversation to myself, with myself, by myself. Like Billy Carson say, shoe. I was having a message with myself by myself. Yeah, you have to. You have to. I would get on the phone or some. I don't know, because who gonna know? A lot of people know. A lot of people don't. Sometimes it took me a while. I got to be able to put words together. I don't know. They said be myself. Well, hell, I'm being myself. But then when I say things, it's like something. Okay, like when I said things, I'm noticing 3 times this thing glitch. when I'm finna say something. I was like, I'm looking at this in real time. I was like, how, like I just told y'all, you can get this, you can like do something in your house or do something like right when you get ready to do something, you already know what's gonna happen. So it's like, I watch stuff like this, like, wow, it's glitching. And I watched that. I was like, oh, y'all know I'm finna say something, huh? I was like, this is crazy. But like Michael Jackson say, I always feel like somebody's watching me. But they've been watching all this time. They're always watching. They always watching. And then this is why I'm playing my music in the back, Soul Tribe music. The nations, certain circles. Yeah, because everybody's not gonna understand what you're talking about, and you can't explain this to everybody because something B Series said Saturday, and I remember him saying it very, very precise. Very precise. His webinar was for 5 hours. I mean, Dr. B Series. And Dr. B Series said, but what if you know this, and what if you know this, and what if you know this? Shouldn't you say this? And Dr. B says, first thing, little Johnny shouldn't be talking so much. I was like, oh, shit. I said, oh, boy, what kind of predicament? Dr. B Series say, little Billy shouldn't be talking so much. I was like, oh, wow. I was like, well, how do I get this out? I was like, what is going on here? What the hell? So I was like, but for the community, I would say, get prepared, put stuff up, get stocked up, and get ready for this new, and I would say open your heart. But don't open your heart. I would say 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 open your heart. Because that green energy is gonna bounce off no matter what. That green energy is gonna bounce off no matter what. There go Michelle, and hers is all green. Mine just got green up here at the top. Mine got green right here, and the little bird is green. I got anything background on here that's green? No, but it's showing green. Oh, I got the ring on green. See that green energy is gonna bounce off. The aventurine is going to bounce off. Y'all can't even see the aventurine. The aventurine is going to bounce off. But still be ready. I mean, that's just, so in this world, and then just be ready because, it's just a lot to think about, y'all. The stuff I didn't heard in the last 2 days. That's why I'm here to tell you all, be ready. And the nations, the Blackstone Rangers. I was talking about the Blackstone Rangers and the nations because it still took a village to raise children. And like I said before, I understand why I always wore the colors of red and black. I didn't know why before, but it was just in me because my mother was a Blackstone Rangers. She was a Blackstone Ranger, and all the people that showed up at her funeral, all these people, I didn't even know who all the people that showed up at my mother's funeral. I didn't know who she knew, and she would say, "You don't know who I know, who I know, who I know." She's like, "No, I don't know who all you know. I don't know." So she's seen it before it happened. She was in tune, very great. She was in tune, very great. She was in tune, very, very great. You know, then my, you know, I speak to my therapist and I think about this, right? What to say? Well, you need a therapy. It's good to have a therapist in Hollywood that has therapists here. I was like, wait a minute, what? So, so wait, anyway, I understood like the therapy people I try to study my soul. I was like, wow, I didn't get that for a minute, but I said, wow. So they studying my soul. Then, yeah, they study my soul. I was like, wow, okay. I was just, because there is a time where you need somebody to talk to. I know there's a time when I have to get stuff out. I have to get stuff out. And not everybody, some therapy is not for everybody. Sometimes therapy is not for everybody. But I know I needed therapy. Besides having trauma, my mom died, all this stuff. I needed therapy. Yeah, I have to get this trauma out of me. It's like trauma. And so you can also jump up and down and shake your hands and all this too, because this is called like neo. This is called like neurodiversion. This is called like neurodiversion. Or you can tap, you know, you can tap yourself. Yeah, it's different stuff or ways, but like, you know, but like you say, when we all work together, and put it out there, because we got to come together as one. But for me, I have been there for a lot of people a majority of my life. And see, this is where I had went wrong. This is where I went wrong. Because when I learned my soul mission, and I learned my soul mission and my purpose, in the last lifetime I know what I did, in this lifetime I know what I have to do. You know? And like I said, everybody need a therapist. You have to put it out there and be able to talk about it. So, like she was saying, with the collective have to know. They gonna know regardless, because it's gonna come out, right? It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. But sometimes I have a way of like, I kind of get like, I don't want to make sure I'm saying it wrong or saying it right. I want to be able for people able to get it out here, Get ready, be prepared. And we in this new changing system, you know. We're in this new changing system. New changing system. And everybody is all, I mean, y'all can do like go on TikTok and know how many people say it like in 4 or 5 minutes, Me, I have been so traumatized where it took a minute for me to get things out. You know what I'm saying? It took a minute for me to get things out. You know, it's like people have been trying to shut me up my whole life. So I don't know if any of you can relate to that, what I'm saying. But there has been people who have been trying to keep me quiet my whole life. And it's like, no, I'm not being quiet anymore. I'm going to talk and say what I have to say and speak how I need to speak and say how I need to speak and say it, regardless who like it or who don't. And so that's what kind of tends to happen sometimes. People get agitated and upset because I have lived lifetimes within lifetimes within lifetimes of listening to people. And like now, people I know, I would talk to them on the phone. Give them the juice. But see, one thing my mother had taught me, and it was like, I think that's what she programmed me to do. And she was like, you better learn what them people know. I was like, what are you talking about? So somehow she put that in my program. She programmed me some type of way, I think, at it. You better learn what them people know. I was like, what is she talking about? And she kept saying it. You better know what them people know. What? You better learn what them people know. That's all she kept saying. You better learn what them people know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think that's about it, y'all. We're going on about 2 hours strong. We're going to get off of here soon. This is what I want to talk about: the Blackstone Rangers and the nations. Now I understand why I wore the colors I did, the black and the red and the colors, because it was ingrained in me, because my mother was there, was a Blackstone Ranger. And I was around Jesse Jackson. I met Jesse Jackson twice. Wow. Anyway, and I know I when we went to that, I think we had to go campaign for him. I think he wanted us to go campaigning for him. And at that time, when I was young, I was like, "What? Go door to door and go do what? Go door to door? What?" I didn't understand what I was doing back then. But now I understand everything now later in life. I was like, wow, I look at it now a different way. It's like two different ways I could have went. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'm learning all this other stuff, what I did in my past, you all. And the nation is about peace, people. Well, I have 4 P's, but they said 3 P's, but I got 4 P's. I have the people, peace, prosperity, and then there's power. But it's actually 3 P's. But somehow they said 4 P's in there. I don't know. But I heard 4, but they said 3. But I heard 4. That's anyway. But that's all I had to talk to you all today, you all. So gratitude and thank you all, Monroe's Jammy Centrals, you all. Thank you, Source. Gratitude, the series, the Planet Series, the series council. Yeah, also you all, you can call your councils down. If you know your councils and you've been in a work, just call your councils. It glitched again. Go figure. Look, I'm not up here for the glitching. All right, you all. Monroe's Jam Essentials. Thank you, you all. Gratitude. You all have a great day. Okay, what was this one?